Morning, everyone. Welcome to day 26 of the vlog and our family's 70th day of physically distancing. Thanks for watching our daily video blog. It's been fun bringing this to you every day. It's a team effort here in our home. While I'm on camera, Eliza is our amazing technical wizard, bringing you a great array of graphics that constitute an impressive geography lesson via Google Earth Studio every day. I always feel a little like I've been traveling thanks to her. Tiona's in charge of our book review department. It seems that they've still got quite a few books they want to share with you. Laura is editor-in-chief and is officially in charge of fact-checking and verifying what day it actually is today. Today's daily prayer for Peace Country is Kenya. And Community of Christ has a fantastic presence in Kenya. I got to be there a couple of years ago with Stacy Cram and the local leadership team as people had come in from all over Africa for leadership training. Also, my next door neighbor is originally from Kenya, so I feel particularly connected to this place. What are your connections with Kenya? Kind of makes me hungry for ugali and some nice spicy cooked greens. Today, you're invited to pray for peace. And you can find the link to the daily prayer for peace each day in the description for the vlog. Today, I also invite you to remember Kenya with us and to remember that there's a world out there. Tiona has another book recommendation ready for us. The book today is called Dragon Slippers. It's by Jessica Day. By Jessica Day George and was published in 2014 by Bloomsbury. Tiona says that as you can tell from the title, there are lots of dragons in the book. Well, at least 3 in the beginning of the first book. And this is the first in a 3-book series. The main character at the beginning of the book gets abandoned in a dragon's cave at the edge of town with the idea that a prince could rescue her. It's her aunt's ploy to attract the attention of a prince so she can live happily ever after. But she's not very beautiful, and so she ends up negotiating with the dragon so she can leave for the capital to become a seamstress. On her way to the capital, she befriends another dragon. There's some romance in the book, and the little brother of the crown prince is part of that. Tiona says, I read this book twice in 6th grade, and I'm currently rediscovering it. Oh, and this author used to be one of Tiona's favorite authors. This was the first book of hers that Tiona read. Tiona says, I've read a couple of others of her, other series of hers, so I think you will like this book. Okay, it's time for my daily check-in with someone from the areas I get to serve in my work with Community of Christ. Yesterday, I checked in for an update from Laner-le-Fort of Anche, Haiti. We've had 2 previous check-ins on the vlog with people in Haiti. I recommend going back to watch those if you're interested in the significant Community of Christ presence in this amazing island country and culture. Check out day 16 and day 1 of the vlog when I checked in with Renelle and with Yolene. Again, we in Community Christ are especially connected with the country of Haiti. We have about 170 congregations there and a 50-year history of presence. We've been through a lot together. Laner is the Haiti Great North Mission Center president. Haiti North includes many rural congregations, as well as churches in bigger cities like Gonaïves, Cap-Haïtien, and even Port-de-Paix, as well as the city of Anche, where Laner is from. The Community of Christ Church in Anche is actually one of the first non-Catholic churches to appear in that city. The congregation there has hundreds of members and is incredibly dynamic. If you want to visit, I highly recommend going to Anche in early March of each year when they celebrate the congregation's birthday. The place is filled with choirs from the Anche congregation, from other CFC congregations from around the country, and from visiting churches of other denominations. Check out my videos of this on my YouTube channel. My conversation with Laner yesterday began on a particularly sad note. Lanier had shared with me via WhatsApp earlier in the morning about the death of our brother Pierre Osen of the Bois Chandel congregation in the Northwest Department of Haiti. Brother Pierre was a school teacher at the Community of Christ Outreach International School there. With the school closed due to the pandemic, Brother Pierre was earning some extra money by driving a motorcycle taxi, but he and another car were in an accident with a truck that had come from Port-au-Prince. We mourn his loss. Lanier is caught in a bit of a bad spot because after weeks of shutdown, some businesses have reopened, including the garage that handles maintenance on the church vehicle that Lanier is using. And so the car is finally able to be repaired, and that means it's in the shop, and Lanier has no good way to get to Bois Chandel right now. So he's supporting the family and the congregation from far away via phone and WhatsApp. The funeral for Brother Pierre was to take place yesterday. So please remember this family and community in your prayers. Lanier walked me through how things have been for him since the pandemic first impacted Haiti. Of course, I was with Lanier in Ange from late February through the 8th of March. Lanier remembers that it wasn't long after that, on the 15th of March, that the announcement came out from Community of Christ's First Presidency that all services and gatherings should be suspended. Lanier reflects that he thought this was premature. They didn't yet have any cases reported of the virus in Haiti, and they were praying that Haiti would be spared. But by the 19th of March, the Haitian president had announced a national health emergency. A few cases had been reported in Haiti, and 2 new cases that day. So schools, universities, factories, and churches were ordered to close. There would be no services with more than 10 people. Only freight could continue to move on the country's highways, and a curfew was put in place from 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. every day. Lanier explains that there in Haiti, especially in rural congregations, they operate mostly at night. Not necessarily in Ange, but in the rural areas where people go to the church after long days in the fields, the curfew was a very unpopular decision. Many people didn't understand the coronavirus. They saw this as something that the government was doing. Lanier also explains that the culture in Haiti is one of hugs and handshakes. So trying to greet people with a nod was hard. Lanier says, I tried to do it, and to get my family to do it, and to get others to do it in the congregation and in other congregations. We tried to let people know that we should keep praying, to have family worship, but to put into practice all the hygiene practices that the Public Health Department was recommending. The health emergency was renewed after 1 month, and Lanier half expects that it may be renewed again on the 19th of May, because the illness continues to spread. 10 out of 10 departments have cases. Lanier reports that in Ange, on Friday, they had more than 6 cases of coronavirus. But he adds, that's the official number. Haitians don't believe that. It's getting serious because the state, he explains, doesn't have a good testing process. To this day, there are only 1,400 people who have been tested to discover those 200 positive cases. But, says Lanier, everyone knows there must be many more victims. So they say, we need to keep taking precautions because the number is not real. To break the chain of transmission, the authorities are requiring people to wear masks, Lanier explains. And he says, that wasn't easy at first. People weren't used to it, and they resisted. So Lanier has spoken out on this on local radio stations to get the message out to the community of Ange. He says, people listen to us. So it's getting better. Maybe 50 to 70% are now wearing masks. With very limited resources, the Ange congregation talked about how to make masks. But this week, Lanier had a bit of a breakthrough when he visited the national government offices in Ange at just the right time. He went to ask for supplies for bleach and for masks. He knew that the government had acquired some 2 million masks for Haiti, and Lanier joyfully reported to me that he this week received 4 boxes of masks, each one containing 900 masks. They're the reusable ones that can be washed. These will be for the members of the church and for the neighborhood. So yesterday, while some of us were having Zoom problems with our Sunday morning worships, Lanier and congregation leaders were holding a carefully orchestrated, socially distanced activity to distribute masks. There's uncertainty about the future. Haiti has had a reputation on the island of having fewer cases than over in the Dominican Republic, but this has led to many Haitians, even with the border supposedly closed, moving across the border illegally to come home to Haiti where it's safer. People are worried that this will lead to more cases being brought into Haiti. Lanier explains that the other big problem in Haiti is hunger. Food is more expensive because not enough food is produced in Haiti. Lanier estimates that 75% or more of what they eat comes from outside. And with ports and airports closed, the situation is catastrophic. Lanier says he's called people to solidarity. He's encouraged each person to help another person. The strongest, he says, should support the weakest. Internet in Haiti is not strong enough for Zoom worship to work very well. Lanier tells me how he's been trying to keep people connected with the lectionary as we've all been moving through the Easter season together, and this encouragement is important for those who are afraid. Lanier says that he started sending out Facebook Live videos, but he found that people who were watching were mostly from outside of Haiti. He's found that the best way to keep in touch with the members is through audio messages sent out via WhatsApp. In Ange, their WhatsApp group has about 200 people. They've got WhatsApp groups for all the pastors in the mission center, and most congregations are networked this way. The state has permitted, Lanier says, some things to reopen. Factories, businesses, and markets. But schools and churches are not permitted to open. I asked about the funeral for our brother Pierre. Lanier says that normally when someone dies, there's a wake at night and the service is the next morning. They're letting the church have the funeral, but only with the family and never more than 10 people gathered, and everyone 1.5 meters apart. Police have already closed several churches in Ange. At the start, some pastors didn't want to obey the declaration of emergency, and so churches were closed down by police. They even arrested some, as Lanier says, belligerent pastors. But they keep saying that congregations aren't closed. What does it mean to have a meeting of 10 people in a congregation of 500 people? Well, they do cell group meetings, and with social distancing. It was good to hear Lanier's reality. And I hope it's been helpful for you to get a sense of how our brothers and sisters in Haiti are doing. Okay, it's about time for our big daily announcement. Da 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 da. Now in this moment, now in this day, but the question is, what day is today? Wait for it. Today is Monday. Yay, Monday. Gotta love Monday, don't you? Okay, well, I'm not going to keep you much longer than that. I'm hoping to be back again tomorrow with another What Day is Today video blog. And again tomorrow, I'll remind you of the daily prayer for peace country of the day. Tiona will have another book recommendation, and I'm looking forward to reporting on another check-in with another person to update you on how they're doing. I just want to leave you with one more reminder about the possibility of contributing to Community of Christ World Mission Tithes. I know we're all in different places with our capacity to give during this difficult time. But the miracle of it all is that as we work together, giving according to our true capacity, we're able to support our community, everyone and every place according to their need. So, when you give to World Mission Tithes, you are helping to support Lanier as a Community of Christ employee. You're also helping to respond to the oblation needs around the world that are on the rise right now. And all of this is done through giving directly to World Mission Tithes. World Mission Tithes support oblation, as well as the support structure that makes it possible for us to be aware of oblation needs and to deliver that help. I'll put the link to the Community of Christ Give site in the description of today's blog. Thank you. Okay, so I'm signing off for now from my home in Independence, Missouri. Please, until tomorrow, remember to breathe.